I'm so sorry for biting you boys. It's just, if you knew the week I'm having. Our dialect coach, who is an absolute ninja, Liz, and she worked on the original movie and has done each installment of Fargo. She's really good at the accent.
She provided us an audio clip that was a recording of a husband and wife, like around the time the movie was made, that they used that recording for the actors for the movie to imitate that accent.
And also, Noah's writing, he writes it for a Minnesota accent. Like, the dialogue itself works for the accent. And if you try to do it in English, speaking accent, it doesn't work as well.
I'm from St. Louis. The St. Louis accent is a somewhat diluted version of the upper Midwestern accent. It kind of, as you go down the Mississippi River, it gets a little less pronounced. Roy's accent is a little more cowboy than it is Minnesota city slicker. So it's definitely a different approach. We listen to a lot of old rodeo guys and cowboys, and they all kind of very much had this Western sensibility, and that's what I kind of based Roy's sound on.
So in Chicago, for example, even though it's all in the Midwest, the city accent is a little bit different than the suburban accent. And I find that the suburban accent almost mirrors the Minnesota accent. It's not as twangy. I, worked with a dialect coach, and I worked with some friends who live in Minnesota, and then we came up with a happy medium. And also, a lot of the Black folks don't sound as twangy. Where were they before they came to Minnesota? And were they born and raised? Where were their parents from?
First thing after I got off the phone with my agents and manager was I went back and watched the original movie again. The dialect coach, Tony L. Cantar, they sort of dial the accent up or down depending on the character. I sort of did what I thought the accent should be. And he said, that's pretty much what he's thinking, that we wanted mine to be sort of dialed fairly down, that is sort of a mild Minnesota accent, not overly caricaturized.